Yo, yo, what's going on, fam? Young Ready, what's up, brother? Much love, man. Much love. Sunday, 6 o'clock. We at the Duro Lounge. About to get this thing going. Um, you know what I mean? Y'all, listen, it's a lot of stuff, man. A lot of stuff that we could do, when you're an influencer, when you do this YouTube, this Instagram thing, uh, when you do this thing, period, you know. Um, That's one of those things where you really, it's different avenues and different ways that you can go. And I really don't like people to go, you know what I mean, and be too caveman, what up, bro? And be too much of a follower. You know what I'm saying? I like people to do their own thing. And, you know what I mean? Because I want to do my own thing. And I tell my brothers all the time, you know what I mean? We ain't trying to follow what everybody else is doing. We trying to lead and be different than the next person, you know. So I don't really want none of us to really fall into that category where we start to follow trends and things like that. There's different ways you could be successful, man. You don't have to be a breeder. You don't have to be a dog. You know what I'm saying? A dog. What do you call it? Damn, man, I forget the word I'm trying to use, but you know what I mean? You don't have to be, a person that, breeds dogs and work dogs and it's different things. I mean, there's podcasts out here you could be successful with. I mean, it's a lot of things, man, that you could do besides just breeding dogs. Um, I want to say to everybody who listen to me or even play that live back, I want to say to everybody, you don't have to breed a dog. You know what I'm saying? Like you can really be successful without doing that. And you just having whether you got a pack of dogs, two dogs, three dogs, one dog, you still a dog man. Let's stop this narrative about that you gotta have litters to be considered a dog man. You know what I'm saying? You're a dog man if you love dogs in my eyes. And you can't take nothing from nobody who's a dog man who don't have litters, because that brother may have some knowledge that you might not have. You can't turn down and look down on somebody who's trying to do something. You know what I'm saying? With these dogs to make it better. You know what I mean? Or have a plan. They might not be there yet. They might just have a plan on, trying to get there. You know what I mean? Is we got to stop looking at, oh, I'm better than you, and help pick your brother up. So it's too much dividance out in this community and amongst us, man, and we need to stop that. We need to pick each other up. Whether I'm slacking on, you help me out. Whether you slacking on, I help you out, because that's what's called being a brother. That's what we have to do in order for us to be better, in order for us to get to where we need to get to, in order for us to get over that hump and succeed the way that we need to succeed. Whatever we don't, we support Ja. Doesn't have a dog. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have a dog, but that's not that doesn't mean he's not a dog man. You know what I'm saying? We support a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Who don't have dogs. Ja is one of the biggest dog men that I know. A dog enthusiast. You know what I'm saying? He talking about health. He talking about catch dogs. He talking about breeders. He talking to breeders. He talking about breeding. He has a vision for what he's trying to do. You can't take that away from him. And it's a lot of us that's in my you know what I'm saying, in my group of guys that, what I'm saying, they don't have necessarily have litters. Even myself, I don't have litter right now per se. You know what I mean? I had two dogs for sale this whole year, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So this is how this thing go. But you can't take nothing away from me. You can't take nothing away from Reddy. You can't take nothing away from Caveman because he do got a bunch of dogs. You can't take nothing away from Coach because he do got a bunch of dogs. You know what I'm saying? This is what we have to do, man. And I see a lot of dog men who get up on this thing, y'all, and they want it to be one way. They want to say whatever they want to say out their mouth, and then when a person responds to them, then they want to get sensitive and oh, oh, even if I don't know, I don't want to buy this, that, and the third. We got to stop that, man. If you say what you say out your mouth, you say what you say out your mouth. You got to be a man, 100% to stand on your own too, and you got to face what you say, what came out your mouth. That's what you got to do. You understand? Because if you don't stand on what you said, then you shouldn't be opening your mouth from the get go. You shouldn't be opening up your mouth from the get go. If that's not how you coming, if that's not what you believe in, then you shouldn't be saying it. You should only speak what you believe in. This is the things that we got to stop, y'all. You know what I'm saying? This is the things that we got to stop. You know what I mean? Let's make things better, not just make the dogs better. Let's make ourselves better. You know what I'm saying? Each and every day, each and every year. You know what I'm saying? We have an opportunity to do something big. We have an opportunity to do something great. You know what I mean? And if we do it together, man, we even stronger. We stronger together. I tell people all the time, you got to understand somebody's vision before you open your mouth. You got to understand what that person's doing first before you open your mouth. Because at the end of the day, you'll see what a person's trying to do. You'll see, oh man, that's what you're trying to do. You know, that was smart, man. I wasn't thinking that. But don't just try to bash or don't just try to come on. Don't just try to be, oh, this, that, and the third. Don't try to stop somebody dream or don't try to stop somebody, what they got, what they trying to do. If you with them, then join them. Support them on everything they do. That's how I'm doing. That's how it is with everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is with everybody with me. I ain't trying to be just one man. You know what I'm saying? If I'm saying that this is my squad, then this is my squad right here, and I'm loyal to that squad right there. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about what nobody else is saying about nothing. This is how we coming. This is what we doing. This is what we supposed to be doing. But I wanted to put this narrative out here, man, because there's a narrative amongst people that think that I'm coming and I'm always trying to be negative or I'm trying to come at this person. I'm trying to listen, man. I never started one thing with somebody. Anytime I bombed on somebody, that individual started with me. You understand what I'm saying? As a man, I got the right to defend myself. As a man, I got the right to defend my character. As a man, I got the right to say whatever I want to say back to a person. You understand? I never been a man who gets punched in his face and never swing back. First of all, I was never a man that got punched in my face, but at the same time, you get the analogy that I'm using. You understand? Nobody's sitting up here trying to start drama or beefing with others or doing this, that, and the third. I'm the dog man that said I'm trying to pull people together. Let's not lose sight of that. I didn't. My whole point of me coming together with everybody that was on Coach Live and me bringing brothers together was saying, yo, guys, we can work together. We can do things amongst us. We can have this thing of ours, is what I was labeling it. This thing of ours. We can do this. And we can make this thing right here work. No hate. And it's like Pac said in Juice. Ain't no one man above the crew. We got our own coach, and our own coach say, man, I'm a coach player. I'm in this thing right with y'all. So you know what he's saying to us, man? I ain't above y'all. I'm right with y'all. I'm the coach. I'm here to guide y'all, but I ain't above y'all too much that I can't be called out or I can't be taught nothing. That speaks volumes on this community right here and what we trying to do. And that speaks volumes on what I was trying to build over here. You understand what I'm saying to you? So my vision on what I was trying to do with rebranding was a lot of stuff that happened with the corporation K9s. And let me just speak to my brothers for a minute. It was a lot of stuff that happened with the corporation K9s. and what was going on. So I decided to put collaboration K9s. And I said collaboration because of this. If I do a breeding with Rock Solid, that's a collaboration between me and Rock Solid. When I go out there and I get an AK-47 dog and I bring it to my camp and I put that thing with Bane, that's a collaboration breeding. Even though I bought that dog and that's my dog, but I bought that dog from Coach. That's a collaboration breeding. So you guys got to understand the vision and the focus that I'm having. That's a collaboration right there. That brings us together. Because how I know, Coach might say, you know what, Duro, man, man, I, I love what Bane and AK daughter threw together, man. Go and send me one of those back. That's a collaboration because now he got a Duro cook up. You see what I'm saying? You gotta understand the vision of a man. Hey, cut it out. Right now, I'm having a fight. And I don't know why they fighting. But right now, I'm having a fight. But I'm right here, man, doing this podcast right now, man. Duro Lounge, and we cooking up and we speaking nothing but facts because this is what I do. This is how I try to come on my show every time. This is how I try to come on anybody's show. But this is how I try to come straight up and forward because I don't want the narrative to come up to people think that I'm a negative Nancy and I'm coming like this, man. Listen, bro, I'm not a negative person. But you're not just going to punch me in my mouth and don't think I'm going to swing back. I am a man. And you can't ask a man not to be a man. You can't ask a man to get punched in his mouth and stand down and not punch you back in yours. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. Excuse me, y'all. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? I really just had a whole full-blown fight over what? I don't know, man. I don't know if y'all was hearing that in the background or what. But you know what I'm saying? I had to stop that. But you know what I'm saying? Back to what I was saying, you know what I'm saying? You can't ask somebody to get punched in their face, man. We as brothers, we have to do what we have to do, man. You know what I'm saying? And we gotta always be there. And the loyalty gotta stand where the loyalty supposed to stand on, y'all. Let's do what we gotta do. We stronger together. You know what I'm saying? We way stronger together. We seen that. We seen that. We done proved that. We way stronger together than we was apart. You know what I'm saying? And if the main thing is the main thing, y'all, and that's to make these dogs better, and that's to get these dogs, you know what I'm saying, to go to good homes, and that's the narrative that we pushing, we got to push that narrative. We got to better ourselves. We better our dogs. We better our association. We better what we putting out there. And that's all I wanted to really say. You know what I'm saying? That's all I wanted to say. It's enough against us already, y'all. Ain't nobody really coming how we coming, y'all. It's a lot out here that's trying to block what we doing. It's a lot out here that's trying to block the message that I'm trying to give. CDC know who I'm talking about. It's a lot because I ain't coming up out of them. And if they ask me to join them, I'll tell them to their face, pluck them with two middle fingers up. I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees. And I've always been like that. This is not me trying to be something. I am who I am. You understand? That's one thing about me. I am who I am. And people that know me personally know what I'm talking about. Having these people up here, they never had friends, y'all. Having these people up here, they never been nothing, y'all. Nobody never even liked them in real life. They loners. You understand what I'm saying? They loners. They don't got no friends. They don't got no people that they can really call and be like, yo, they don't got no people that really call them and be like, yo, I'm just checking on you. You know what that turns into? That turns a person to be a grimy person because nobody likes them. This collaboration K9 thing and that thing that I was putting together with the corporation, that whole thing I was putting together, y'all, I was trying to make sure it's no BS amongst us, amongst men. Okay? It's us together, we ride together. No dividance. You know what I'm saying? We stronger together. They couldn't stop this movement. They couldn't stop this movement. Only we can. And we'll stop this movement if we let the BS get in between what's never supposed to get in between. This thing of ours. That's how we coming. That's how it's supposed to be. We don't let nothing divide. Exactly. Caveman. You send hugs to your brother. Love to your brother. I never not talked to one of y'all that's in my circle, and I never not talked to y'all, and y'all not one time, not one day, not hear me say love, man. When I end the show, love, man, because that's how we coming. So we gonna wean out the snakes and fakes and the corny, goofy dudes. We gonna get rid of them. We gonna keep people who with us and who really trying to build this thing like I'm trying to build this thing. It's never been done before, y'all. It's never been a group of dog men that came together and really try to really make a difference. It's never been done before. Can y'all see the bigger picture? It's bigger than me. It's bigger than y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's bigger than CDC. It's bigger than Reddy. It's bigger than Caveman. It's bigger than Coach. You understand what I'm saying? Together, we rise. Together, our name on that thing, it ain't no stopping. It ain't no stopping this thing right here, y'all. We got to keep on going, keep on pushing. I'm going to drop that link, man. And for real, when y'all get on here, man, I'm going to be honest with y'all. If y'all ain't kicking it how I'm kicking it, I'm going to get y'all off my show, man. I don't care who it is on the panel. Because I want y'all to spit the facts about the brotherhood, about what we supposed to be bringing together. How we can do this thing together. We got a young man over there that's doing podcasts. That's the wave right now, right? If his show take off, he got what, 600 and something watch hours. He ain't that far away from being monetized. If his page take off, we all take off. If this Duro Lounge take off, we all take off. This ain't just for me, man. Just for us, man. This how we doing it. And if it was a person that was shiesty, that took off and didn't show us no love, I wouldn't really mind. You know why? Because who built them? Who helped build them? Me. You. And you. And you. So we gonna really be mad? We gonna really not feel no type of way because this person did this or this person did that? Nah, man. Hey, I'm gonna tell you one time. Cut that shit out. You know what I'm saying? This is how we coming, man. So I want all of my brothers, you know what I'm saying, to understand my intention, man. My intentions is nothing but love. It's nothing but prospering, y'all. Not trying to be negative. People try to shut me down. People try to come at me. People try to do things. So when I swing back at them, don't think I'm being negative. Don't think I'm trying to be negative, y'all. Because that ain't what I'm cooking. That ain't the presentation that I'm trying to give to y'all, man. I'm trying to give y'all the leader. I'm trying to give y'all the things that people can't see. Other people didn't think of. We right there, y'all. We right there. We closer than y'all think. So as long as we keep that mindset and that winning mindset, not worrying about really too much about what they doing over there, but keeping our eye on the prize and having that tunnel vision, that's how we gonna win. Look at how many things and blessings that we didn't came upon. Y'all, since I've been doing this thing, like 8 people that offer me dogs, y'all. Like 8 people that hit my DM, yo, man, I got a dog. I can't keep it, man, or I need to rehome it. You know what I'm saying? And then this is another thing. Hold on, before I drop that link, man, I want to say this, man, real quick, man, because it was a bozo. It was a bozo. And dig this, man. Dig this. Listen here, man. Everybody got different finances, bro. Okay? I never look down on nobody who make less money than me because there's always somebody who make more than me. You understand what I'm saying? But this is what I'm not gonna tolerate. Don't ever jump in my DM, bro. If you got puppies and you got litters on the ground and tell me, oh man, you know what I'm saying, this price gonna go up. Let me tell you something, bro. I got more money than you think, homeboy. Don't ever try to play me like I'm no sucker, bro. And this ain't for none of my brothers. I'm not talking to y'all. I'm talking to a punk breeder that hit my DM talking about some nonsense that he don't know nothing about. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to sit up here. I don't have a big yard, y'all. I'm not going to sit up here and lie to y'all. You understand what I'm saying to you? I'm not going to have a bunch of dogs packed up in one place and I got to walk them. It's enough dealing with these 2 that I got in one place. It's enough dealing with that. I just had a whole full-fledged fight right now. So if I took one and I took another and I took another for a person, man, that'll be 4, 5 dogs right now fighting because I'm on my podcast. I don't got the space right now, bro, but don't try to clown me. Don't try to look down on me because I ain't got the space right now, bro. Because, that space is coming, bro. I'm not dreaming, bro. I called Coach on the phone and I told Coach, I said, listen, man. I said, let me tell you something. I ain't playing, bro. Oh, I'm going to get that AK daughter. I ain't playing, bro. But I want my situation to be right. I want to be straight. This thing right here costs. It costs with 2 dogs. And I do everything right. So it costs double with the weirdo man is doing. Don't have no shots on this dog. Don't have nothing, no deworming on this dog. No rabies shot. No anything. No dog license. This thing costs right here, y'all. Dog food, grooming. You understand? Medication, preventative stuff. Just if a fight break out and it's bad, and I gotta stitch something up, or I gotta fix something up, man, or I gotta put something on the bite wound. Those things cost, man. Antibiotics cost, man. Things cost. It's not cheap, man. But I dare you get in my DM, homeboy, and talk that foolishness that you talking about. I'm a humble person, man. I'm very humble. And if I decide to talk my ish for a minute, like I said on one of my videos, $3,000 earring in my ear, that was for 2 of them. That wasn't for one. That was for 2. But I ain't wearing 2 hoops in my ear, bro. You understand? That was for 2. 14 karat gold, real diamonds. You understand? Just how I'm coming. So, you know what I mean? I'll never look down on nobody who don't have something right now, because it's right now, y'all. Yeah, you do ready. It's right now, y'all. That's right now. But that's not forever. That's not forever. Don't try to ish on me. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have that right now. I don't have that space right now. Because what about when I get that space? You just showed me that I should never, ever, ever buy a dog from you. That's what you just showed me, brother. And that's all cool. Because a lot of dog men, they shoot themselves. They kill their own self. They kill their own self. And I'm not meaning physically, I'm meaning business-wise. You say the wrong thing, bro, you cancel yourself. You abuse your dogs, bro, you cancel yourself. You sell somebody a bad dog, you kill yourself. You do bad business, you killing yourself. You gonna filter yourself right out the way, bro. I'm one of the most humblest people you'll ever know. You understand what I'm saying to you? I'm one of the most humblest people you can ever know. And I'm one of the people that I help anybody. You come to me and you say, yo, man, Duro, I need such and such and such. If I can get it to you, I got you. That's the type of brother I am. So when I said on Coach Live, man, I got you for life. I don't know what he might need, man. I don't know what he might need. He might need some soldiers one day. I don't know what he might need. He might need an ear one day. He might have a bad day. But just from all of y'all, Caveman called me all the time. Ja called me all the time. You know what I'm saying? Rock Solid texts me all the time. Me and Reddy talk. This is the thing. You know what I'm saying? This is the thing, bro. So if somebody was to hit me, Doro, I need this part for my car, man. You know where I can get it for cheap? Man, I got you. I know exactly where you can get it for cheap. You might have had to come to PA, bro. Or if it's a small joint that I can ship it through UPS, I got you, bro. Just how I'm coming. Whatever it is. You hit me, my dog's sick. Do you know of a medication that might can help this situation? This is what I'm here for. I got you, bro. It ain't about that paper. How many times I done said that? It ain't about that paper with me. If it was about that paper, I would have stayed in the vet field. I left it because it ain't about that paper. And I'm all about saving a dollar. But don't ever try to talk big money to me, homeboy. Don't you ever do that. You don't know me. You know what I show you. You don't know what I have. You understand what I'm saying? You don't know what I have. You don't know what I spend my money on. My closet is like a store, homeboy. Man, I ain't even gonna fall into your foolishness, man. We gonna keep it going. Cause like I said, I'm home. I'm humble. You know what I'm saying? I'm a humble person, man. I always was. So I'm not gonna fall out of who I am for nobody. You know what I'm saying? I just want to address that. You know what I'm saying? Money ain't never a thing, bro. And I'm not saying I'm rich, man, because I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even 100% saying I'm comfortable because I'm not. I want more. But I ain't starving. My dogs ain't starving. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. That's what I want people to stop doing, man. You might have something more than me. You might have a bunch of dogs, but that don't mean you really living more than I am, bro. It's not about breeding dogs with me. It's about when I breed dogs, I'm trying to breed a better dog. You understand what I'm saying to you? I'm trying to breed a better dog. I'm not just trying to breed a dog because it's here. I'm not just trying to breed a dog because I got her or I got him. I'm not just trying to breed a dog. I'm trying to make a dog better. I'm trying to make a better, healthier dog. So when that thing goes out, I got a purpose to my madness of what I'm trying to do. When that dog goes out, man, that's a family dog. That's a guard dog, protector of you and your family. That's a strong dog, healthy dog. You ain't gonna have to put no money. You ain't gonna have to give me a whole bunch of money up the top and then get a vet a whole bunch of money at the top because it ain't healthy. It got worms. It got coccidia, me giving it to you. It got parvo. None of that stuff, man. None of that foolish stuff that people do. I'm coming correct, and my business is gonna be correct because that's the type of person, that individual I am. That's the narrative that I'm running with. So it's all about health with me because I care about these animals. I don't care about that paper. I make paper at my job, bro. That's where I make paper from. Now, if I get a little bit of this, a little bit of that from dogs, hey, I ain't complaining. But I'm gonna always have my job, bro. That's just how I come. because I love the dogs, man. I love the breeds. And I want to see everybody really love their dog, not just really trying to breed. Let's make a better dog. We got enough messed up dogs in the world, y'all. Whether they on the street, in the shelter, whether they in somebody's backyard, cold as heck, chained up. We got enough foolishness out here, man. From hairless stuff to crazy chicken feet dogs to all types of stuff, man. We got enough of that, man. Can we make a better dog? And can we do it together? Can we understand when we talking about these health things that the dogs have? Can we take notes on that? So we aware on when we breeding this, that, and the third, or we doing outcrosses, or we creating this, that, and the third. Can we be aware of those health tips, man? Can we be aware of that so we know that we ain't doubling up on those problems? Can we make that better, man? Because ain't too many people talking like that. They talking about foolish stuff and not enough about the dogs. That's what they talking about. And that's what pissed me off. Man, listen, man. I can go on and on and on. But I want my brothers to come on the panel, kick it with me. And we had this Duro lounge. So kick back, listen, hit the replay if you missed the live, whatever the case is, man. This how we coming. It's nothing but love here, man. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing but love. This is how it is, man. This is all I'm trying to do is bring a better situation for all my people, for all my dogs. You know what I'm saying? For y'all dogs. People who listen, people who watching, consumers who want to buy a dog from me. This is all I'm trying to do. This is my message. This is my truth, and this is what I want for y'all. You know what I'm saying? This is how we coming. Come on, man. Forget all the foolishness. Let's not forget about what's important. And what's important is these animals. They're not a science project, man. These are living things. And they can't talk, but they got feelings. You understand? Let's sit up here and start respecting those feelings. You so damn fucking broke, man. Go get a job, man. If you that broke, go get a job, man. Sick of these chumps, man. It's a lot of ways that we can be successful. And we got to be successful the way we need to be successful, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how we coming. And that's how I'm trying to come. And I want everybody to come like that, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? If you want to come up on the panel, come up on the panel, man. If not, like I always say, I keep going. You know what I mean? I drop the link. Click it. But you know, I want to keep everything 100. You know what I'm saying? When we doing this dog thing, man, I want to make sure everybody is aware of what they need to be aware of. Let's make things better, bro. Let's not go backwards. Let's not go backwards, man. Let's make things better. And we start with the social media thing the social media thing that we got. This is how we get the right message out. You know what I'm saying? This is how we have to do it. We got to stop fighting this narrative that you got to be a dog breeder to be considered a dog man, bro. Come on, man.
Yo, what's good, Duro, man?
What's good, Ready? What's up, Cave,
Yeah,
man?
I just did
Tell us how
mad
you really
shit
feel.
while you was doing talking, man. I just got
Huh?
a lot of things done right when you was talking, man. That was a
Yeah.
good talk too, man. Dudes need to hear all that, man.
Appreciate
Real
that, bro.
facts, man.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, I love that, man.
Appreciate that, man. That's how we should be coming, man.
Yeah, man. For the dogs, man.
For the dogs. for the dogs. You know what I'm saying? Forget all the foolishness. Forget all the he say she say stuff. We here for the dogs, and let's keep it about the dogs.
Hell yeah, man.
You know what I mean? When Coach used to say that all the time, man. In the beginning, I didn't understand it. I was like, hold on, but you the man with the dogs. What you talking about? But as I started to get it, I started to see the more and more I talked to him what he meant. You know, because when it start to become about you, that's when all the foolishness really start to come, and people
That,
got narratives about you, and this, that, and the third about you when they don't even know you.
exactly.
You know,
And that'll throw your focus off.
they have to throw your
Like
focus all the
whole
way off.
crazy way. So
Right,
yeah.
right, right.
They don't have nothing to do with the dogs.
Not
But
at
you
all.
about the dogs.
You know, how De Niro doing?
Oh, this is my dude, son. He like early, like at the early stages of garden. I guess when he was at his old crib with his parents, they were
Mhm,
showing him the way, you know what I'm saying? But
mhm.
he already plotted himself in the middle of my room and the front door. That's where he sleep at. That's where he sit at.
I
But
like that.
yeah, I like it too. And he just now, like, this is second day of eating the food all the way because he was really interested in the Frenchie, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
That's all he cared about. He smelled her up, but she ain't messing with him. Like, she playing with him, but when he get too much with her, then she just bite him up in the face a little bit, like, back up. But other than that, it's all good. He gonna
Right.
be right. He gonna be good.
That's what's up. And the Frenchie doing good, I'm assuming, huh?
Hell yeah. But she a little gamey. I don't know what you would call it for a Frenchie because it's not the same as the pit, you know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
she got her bulldog on her, like she ain't playing around like a lot.
Got you.
She'll fight. She'll fight back and all that. So I'm not trying to let none of that happen, you know what I'm saying?
Word.
There gotta be a good environment, gotta set them boundaries early. So yeah.
That's what's up.
Word, man. That's what I'm trying to do. Cause this is some different. This is a different type of dog. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
And this dude's type big. I wasn't expecting him to be this big, bro. It's like some Clifford type shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And he quiet too. It's interesting.
He don't really bark.
He barked today because I got a new neighbor that moved downstairs, which is actually one of my friends.
Yeah.
So he barked when he heard that noise, but he ain't barked like OD. He just did like two huffs. And then I was like, chill. And he just went and laid down. He, like,
Got you. What up, Cade man?
well, what up, K, man?
Yeah, it's over here wasting worm medicine. Wormed all my pups, and they never had any parasites.
Word, I seen that on the
One of the
Facebook.
advantages,
That
yeah,
document.
one of the advantages
Document.
to raw. Yeah, that's where one of my clients had my dog's
Mm,
embark test that you're talking about, the health
yep.
screening.
Yep.
Yeah, couldn't find anything.
Yeah, your dogs
Tested
is
for every
official.
genetic defect known to dogs. Didn't find nothing.
Yeah,
That's
your
what's up.
dogs are super healthy.
That's what's up.
That's what we want too.
So I thought CDC was gonna join us on the panel, but because she do content. You
Yeah.
guys don't really do content, but I wanted to get you guys' opinion on what you think about, you know, the social media and you know the different ways to be successful as a dog man on YouTube or on social media. Period.
Oh yeah. I think I brought this up one day. Like, yeah, you don't have to breed dogs to be successful with dogs. Right. Because
Right.
you could enter dogs in like dog contests. You could put them in shows and other people will pay you to use your dog, to run your dog in different contests. Right. It's a lot of outlets. You could be a transporter.
Yep.
Uh,
People pay you to handle their dogs too
yeah, you
Mm-hmm.
could do AIs for people.
in shows.
And you don't ever have
Pet
to touch
store.
a dog. You don't even gotta have a puppy or nothing out of that. You could just get the
Right.
doing AIs. Or,
That's true. It's different avenues of being a dog man. I mean, you know, I consider some vets or some nurses dog men and dog women
yep,
because of the simple fact that you're
they
doing the
care.
care, what I'm
Yeah,
saying, for the pets,
yep.
you know. Um
To a degree, I give it to a degree. I give it.
Absolutely, but I think it's a part of it.
Yeah, it's a part. It's definitely a part of it
Yeah. I think it's a part of it. So that's what I think.
because you gotta know the health. You gotta know all the ins and outs of the health of
Absolutely.
every breed, even the breeds you don't think you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you gotta
Absolutely.
class.
The more and more, man, we think about, the things that we can, the different ways we can be successful, man. It's the more and more avenues that we can.
Bathe people's dogs. You could take people's dogs on walks.
Well, see when you become a dog walker, I don't really consider that a dog man though.
Nah, but you gotta be a dog person to want to do that job.
Yeah, that's true.
'Cause you could get torn up. You could get torn up. You know, dogs know if someone's scared of them
Yeah.
and all of that. Yeah,
Hmm.
you gotta at least like something with dogs to want to do that.
Yeah, that's
That's
true.
not really an easy job. It is easy if you a dog person,
Right.
but regular people that don't like cats, that people that like only cats, they can't do that
Hmm.
job.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
But they can if they were taught that. Yeah.
I mean, content content is not easy to create as well too, because sometimes you get repetitive on the things that you do,
Right.
because one video might get a bunch of views, so you might it's kind of like a rapper, right? Like when you think about it, you know how a rapper have like a song and it might feature somebody, and then they might say, you know what, that song was so damn successful, I'm gonna get them on another song,
Yeah.
and it kind of sound like that other song,
Yeah.
but it
Yes.
don't give you that same effect as that first song.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Same
And that's
thing.
how
Yes.
content is. Like
Yeah.
content is just like that. It's like you can, you can create something, and once you create a wave, somebody else might do it. So you might say,
Yep.
"Oh man, you know what? Let me make this video again." But it might not have that same effect as when you did it the first time.
Right.
You know, your joint might got like 18,000 views, That person might have got 30,000 views. So you like, all right, well, I really started it. Let me try to do it again. And it doesn't work like that sometimes. So it's very finicky with content. And a lot of people quit YouTube, but they quit social media because they say, man, I ain't really touching the paper. Like the paper I'm touching, I can really get that, working at Chick-fil-A. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And so, I think sometimes I think sometimes like you have to think outside the box,
Yep.
and when you really think outside the box, you can really see, you know, like when I was coming up on YouTube, I was seeing the things that people were doing, and it was all about raw diet. Everything was about raw diet, and everybody was putting different things in the raw diet. You know, eggs. Some people put the egg shells. Some people didn't. Ground beef, turkey meat. Kibble in one. Somebody else might not put kibble in the other one. Chicken legs, chicken thighs, chicken backs. You know what I mean? It was so many things that was getting put on there because everybody was doing it and everybody was getting views and this was going viral and this is going viral. So it was easy to get caught up at that time. You know what I'm saying? With that Alex 100. You know what I mean? It was easy to get that. You know what I mean? Get caught up in that time. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like it's so many different avenues and different ways that we can take that I just feel like, man, I just feel like, you know, bro, like if you really think about it, you really flood the algorithm and you really give it your all, I feel like you could really take off.
Yep. Just can't quit. That's the only thing. Just don't
That's
quit.
that's the only thing. You can't quit.
It don't matter what you put out. Like
Hmm.
it's all content.
Don't quit. Keep going. Keep going. Because what's gonna happen is one of those videos gonna take off,
Yep.
and then they're gonna go back and start reading your first and start watching your first videos and your first video and your first videos in the beginning of your YouTube, and then you was giving game on that joint, they're gonna catch that game that you was giving. That's how
Exactly.
it works. You know
Exactly.
what I'm saying? So I was getting mad. I was getting pissed off in the beginning because people was taking my stuff. You know what I'm saying? And at the time, I only had one dog. I had Sadie when I first started YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, everybody was feeding her the raw and the eggs and Yuka Kanoba, and you know what I mean. That was
Super.
the dog. That was
Yeah.
the dog food that you want to feed, and it was like that. And now, because there's so many different avenues and so different ways that you can take, I just feel like we got to continue to keep working. You know what I'm saying? And if you breeding dogs, breed your dogs. You know what I'm saying? But what it help you, on YouTube is that you actually have love for those dogs. Because
Yep.
if they catch you and you don't got love for those dogs, you're done.
That's a
The fur,
fact.
the fur baby and fur daddies and fur mommies would be on you, and they're not gonna stop. They ain't gonna stop. They're gonna keep on coming, keep on coming, keep on coming. So you be like, yo, you know what, man? I'm deleting this video. I'm deleting that video, and that ain't gonna work because they're gonna be under this video, under that video. Like that's just how it works. So you know what I'm saying? Just make sure you got love for your dogs and you really doing the right things for your dogs. Because people see worm bellies, man. That's another thing. That's when the fur baby mommies and daddies start coming for you. You know what I'm saying? They see those overextended bellies. They like, mm. They're coming. And
That
they
shit.
coming full throttle. You know?
Yeah. That's not a good look, man.
Not at all. Not at all. So, like Caveman just said, like, nothing wrong with my dogs. I haven't had worms. That's good.
Or none of my joints had worms ever.
Right. That's good. That's
Well, back
go ahead, bro.
when I used to feed kibble, my puppies, it was normal for them to have worms. I mean, I thought it was normal for all puppies to have worms. The dogs pick it up off the grass, and
Oh
it's just a
yeah.
thing. But
Yeah.
what I learned along the way, after I went full blown all natural, what I learned along the way is that when your dog's eating raw meat, the stomach is too acidic for the parasites to live in there. When you're feeding it kibble, it cuts the acidity of the dog's stomach right in half. And also, you have preservatives and shit in there killing the gut microbes, and that creates a stable enough environment for the parasites to prosper. And
I don't know.
I'm leaning towards because that's the way it works with the plants. And I mean, nobody's worming the wolves, nobody's worming the coyotes,
That's a fact.
nobody's giving them parvo shots or rabies shots, none of that.
Mm-hmm.
But can
You
I
know,
tell y'all
and
something though? A domesticated dog and a wolf is
yeah, tell us.
the thing.
That's different shit.
Oh yeah, I get that, but the science behind the stomach acidity is pretty basic. That's not species dependent. That's just straight up chemistry.
So what I want to say,
But I do agree with you. Dogs are created domestic,
Yeah.
absolutely.
just
But
like
that's the
cattle.
but
They're not
that
wild beasts that we
that's the
domesticated.
I
They were
heard
given
something
to us that
crazy.
way.
I want to know if you think if this is true. I
what
heard somebody say rabbit fur gets rid of worms.
this is the thing. It's
Yeah, and wild dogs lick themselves, and their shit is solid hair, so that scrapes the intestines clean when it goes out.
that's what I was just
But
about.
another thing is now dogs and wolves are not separate breeds anymore. The wolf has been bred into our dogs for 10,000 years or more. You know, all them LGD breeds, them are all related to the wolf. All your shepherds and shit, huskies, malamutes, all that shit. It's all got wolf in it.
So look, I
In
was
fact, they say that the
hold on,
North American wolves have
hold on,
black
K man.
wolves. That's because they're mixed with dog. In
Hold,
Europe, there's no black wolves.
hold on, K man, real quick. I wanted to say this right because that's the thing about the rabbit, right? This is the thing. Now they say the rabbit cleans out the intestines and the what is it, the esophagus of a dog and all of that stuff, right? What
Yeah.
that's why you feed them with the fur.
Right.
Now, this is what I'm saying. All right. The thing is what people have to understand is that the digestive system of the wolf and the digestive system of a domesticated dog is not the same.
Exactly.
Okay. Domesticated dog is not supposed to. A domesticated dog is not in the wild, and that's the misconception that everybody speaks of, and they say, "Well, if the dog was in the wild, well, a domesticated dog is not in the wild. You can have a fucking homeless dog, but a domesticated dog is not in the wild. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not in the wild, and this is the thing. Like, can you imagine a domesticated dog being in the fucking wild, man?
Yeah, it's a dead dog.
Yeah, go to Russia or Turkey, and you can see it.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm
The
talking about.
LGD breeds,
Don't
they
live
drop
long.
them
Nah,
off.
I'm talking about in the U.S.
Yeah, they
I'm
don't
talking
live
about the
long.
U.S. I don't know about nowhere else. I'm talking about here where I'm at.
They
Like,
might have one generation and that's
Well,
it.
I have those dogs, is what I'm saying. My dogs have wolf genes in them, so that's what I'm saying. They're not the same as a domestic dog.
Grady, what's up,
My
Grady?
LGDs have wolf in them, so you know what I mean. You got wolf with one digestive system, and you got your
Right.
bulldogs with another digestive system. Then you got your wolf dog breeds that have
See,
another
I'm not talking. I'm not really
digestive
talking about them.
system.
I'm also talking about. I got bulldogs, so I'm really talking about more so the bulldogs. The
I was just going to
bulldogs.
say we're only going to talk about American bullies.
No. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying, where I was coming from, is I was talking about bulldogs. That's what I'm saying. Like you could talk about your dogs, but I was just saying, like you got if your
Yeah.
dogs got
Oh
wolf,
yeah. Yeah. They're definitely. Yeah.
if your dogs got wolf in it,
Yeah. Bulldogs don't process that shit. Like.
what that's what I'm saying.
Hell
That's the
no.
point that I'm saying. That's what I'm saying because it's people that was feeding bulldogs fucking rabbit with hair on it. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Bulldogs cannot do that. Now you giving me game as
Stinking
far
up the
as your
house.
dogs having wolf in it. But I wanted to say that part right there. Go ahead. Finish telling me about your dogs with the wolf in it. Because I'm curious. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, people have been breeding wolves into their dogs for 10,000 years. Um, I mean, and you can tell just like by that right there, feed too rich a protein to any bulldog breed, and they're gonna stink up the fucking house.
Absolutely.
You know, because they don't have that. They don't have that
Stomach.
microbiome. You know, they don't have that acidity level and shit in their stomach.
Yeah.
Now these dogs that come from the Caucasus Mountains and from Turkey and all that shit, they have wolf bred right into them.
Mm.
That's how they can compete with a wolf.
Mm.
That's how they can be that athletic and all that.
So what dog do you have that have
Same
wolf in it?
with like your Czech Shepherd, my LGDs.
Mm. Mm.
Caveman
Yeah,
got
then
all the LG
you look at like the Armenian.
Gampa.
Yeah, he
That
seen
Gampa.
a little bit of what I got going on.
Yeah. Tell him about that the Akbash. The Akbash.
Oh, dude. Oh, those dogs are something else. Yeah, I don't even know how to describe them. You'd have to own one. It's like having a white wolf that'll,
Yeah,
you know
man.
what I mean, that'll let you buy it. But the thing about those dogs, like them Akbash and the Kangals and shit, Anatolians, if you put them out with a flock of animals and don't go out there on a regular basis, they won't let you attend your own animals. That's how possessive they are,
Yeah.
how
Cause
defensive they are.
you gotta put
But those
them in with
dogs,
them, right?
they don't feed those dogs. That's what people don't understand. What kind of level those LGDs are on? They take these dogs and drop them out in the wilderness with their livestock, and they don't leave them any food. And those dogs protect that livestock, and they do not kill the livestock, but they will kill other animals, and they kill rabbits or whatever, coyotes. They're the only dogs I've ever seen that'll just straight up eat a coyote raw, even when they're little puppies. They're just like a wolf. They'll eat a coyote raw.
They survival. They're
But
survival.
now if one of your yeah, but if one of your sheep dies, they'll eat it. I mean these dogs are on a
That's
whole new level.
respectful.
Like
Nah,
they're smarter than 90% of the population.
yeah, I like that. That's respect.
Yeah, people don't realize. Yeah, people don't realize the distinct levels between working dogs and pet bred dogs,
That's like
even
a
if it's the
different.
same breed. Like here, I hear all the time about how worthless Great Danes are. And I mean, I'd love somebody to come test mine out.
But there's different levels of Great Dane.
Sure, yeah. What was it bred to do, or was it bred to do anything, or was it bred to be the tallest dog in the world? Was that the only thing that breeder was breeding for? Was height, or was it weight, or was it color, or was it working ability? Was it aggression? Was it a guard line? You know, what was that
Well,
dog bred for? Or was there any
it's
mission
a
to it at
hunter.
all?
It's a hunting dog. We know that. And it can
Yep.
guard. It can
Yep.
guard. But it doesn't have to
Oh
be the
yeah, they got that
tallest.
massive.
It didn't have to be the tallest though. That's extra shit. It is tall. Don't get me wrong.
No, that's
But
shit.
yeah, they added all that extra shit
Yeah.
too. That's what I wanted to know
Well, that's what
the
they do with all the
LGD.
breeds.
They putting that in the LGD too, right? The Great Dane and the bull
Yep.
mastiff, the English mastiff. Yeah.
Yeah. And they bred labs into the Akbash. They bred golden retrievers in the Pyrenees. They bred Great Dane into the Anatolian.
Okay.
And I don't know about all else, but I mean, they do a little bit of that over there too. They do just like I'm doing. They breed dogs for what they do. They don't care about nothing else. They don't care about lineage. I mean, the only time they care about lineage is what did the parents do? What did the grandparents do?
Yeah.
Not what name do they have. Like, oh,
Yeah.
that dog's better than
Shit.
better than my dog at that job. I should probably breed to that dog.
Right.
Same thing they did when they created the Tosa. They didn't stay biased on breed. They're like, well, how can we have the ultimate fighting dog? Because ours isn't it no more. The Akita was getting its ass kicked. So how do we have the supreme fighting dog of the world? Well, we mix this in, then we mix that in, then we mix that in, and we screen them. And that's what they did. They weren't hung up on, oh, we just got to keep inbreeding our Akitas until they're the best.
Nah.
Well, that don't work when the English Mastiff steps in the pit.
Facts. What's the mastiff that holds your neck? Like hooch. The French mastiff.
That's Bordeaux. That's a French Mastiff, the Dogie de Bordeaux.
Yeah. So it was already bred to be a man, a man stopper. It holds you down. Or I guess an animal.
You know, I had one of them, but yeah, I never researched the breed. To me, it's just another version of a bull mastiff. A little more extreme.
It's smaller, right?
Extreme bulldog.
Smaller than a bull mastiff. Hell yeah.
No, they're pretty big.
Oh,
they're pretty big dogs. Yeah.
Athletic.
Yeah, the one I had was. They were somewhat, but they were too heavy. You know, but like I was buying paper dogs that were bred for show at that point. You know, this was in the 90s or early 2000s. I'd have to, you know, and that wasn't really the function of the breed anymore. Yeah. In fact, it was pretty endangered breed.
That's what I'm seeing now. A lot of these dogs are recreations.
Right.
Well, AKC does that to all of them. Yeah, even if the breed still exists, they do that.
Yes.
Just like the Staffordshire. Yeah, it's a pit. The Anatolian is supposed to be a Kangol.
Yep.
You know. The Bloodhound is supposed to be a St. Hubert's hound.
I never even heard of that.
What's the rest? The Bull and Visor. Yeah. Yeah, all of them. They mix other shit in and change the name. You keep the same story. They keep the legacy of the real breed, but they make their own breed and rename it. I can go down the list of dogs that AKC did that too.
So I want to go back, right? Because the thing is, and this is what I'm saying. This is where it becomes a little bit confusing for people. So
God,
pe-
Duro.
people think that the pit bulls, American bullies, the Amstaffs, the Staffordshire Bull Terriers, people think that these dogs can eat rabbit and digest these things and be able to digest these things. And for real, all you're gonna get is a sick dog. So I wanna stop that narrative. Not all dogs can handle that.
Not all dogs are
Not
created
all dogs
equal.
can handle that.
Eh,
That's not true.
Not all
Yeah,
dogs are
and
created
you'll
equal.
see it. You'll see the signs in your dog. Like the dog will stink you out of the house. Everybody that's got a pit bull or bulldog knows if you give them anything outside of their kibble, they fart and stink you off the couch or out of the bed or
And they
whatever.
call them the pity farts.
That
Gonna be diarrhea
and
and
that's
all.
how you know right there that your dog. Yeah, yeah. Unless you're gonna introduce some microbes or something or ferment that food or something. Yeah, it's
Absolutely.
obvious by the reaction your dog's giving you.
Absolutely. But a lot of people won't be able to catch that. It's like I said before in the previous episode, I know some people who didn't even know their dogs had a UTI. So I mean
Ah,
that's just how it goes sometimes. Sometimes people won't think, oh, I think he got into or she got into something. That'll be what they think. And not knowing that, you know, I mean, even that canned rabbit shit, even that's not good. You know what I mean? Like that'll give them the bad gas and a
damn, they
whole bunch
got
of other
rabbit.
stuff.
They got rabbit in the can. I never
Yeah,
even
they got
seen
rabbit in the
that, bro.
can, bro.
I never even seen that, bro.
Yeah, they got rabbit in the can, man. Yeah,
Bro.
yeah, absolutely. But
Uh,
that's what I'm saying. That's where the
that's not good.
misconception, that's where a lot of the misconception comes in at, y'all. That's what I'm saying. Like people will hear caveman. That's why I said let's go back. Because people will hear caveman say that and say, oh, well, I don't gotta give my dog Pyrantel or Fenbendazole or anything. I could just go ahead and give him this.
Yep.
Because it's close to a wolf. This is what some idiot will say or some purpose that don't know. This is what they'll say. Not knowing that he's saying that his dogs already have some wolf in them, so his dogs can process that.
Yep. They don't listen to all of the conversation. They
They
listen to
don't. Good job, Reddy.
bits
They
and
don't.
pieces.
They don't. They
You
hear
shouldn't
what they
be
want to
take
hear and run with that.
Yep.
That's what
you
they
shouldn't
do.
take anything I say for gospel anyway. You should do some research. And
But you know, but a lot of people hear what people say and they'll take it for Bible. You know what I'm saying? Because they'll take it, well,
sure,
he
because they
know
don't
it.
know any different.
Absolutely. So that's the point that I'm making.
Yeah, yeah. Do your
Yeah.
homework. Do your
Yeah.
research. Ask
Know
at
what
least
you
three people.
I always put it to them like this. Know what you're supposed to know for your dog. And don't worry about what somebody else does for their dog. Because what
Right.
caveman does for his dog, I do not do for mine. And what I do for mine, he does not do for his.
Right.
Okay? So you gotta
Yeah,
understand to know what's best for your dogs.
Yeah.
Don't be trying to follow everybody. And that's the thing, man. That's why I had a problem with a group of other people and already know who I'm talking about because of the simple fact that a lot of people was watching these guys and they were saying, okay, well, I'm going to feed my dog this. I'm going to feed my dog some quail eggs. I'm going to feed my dog some of this. I'm going to feed my dog some of this. And then they get under their gun. Well, my dog got sick after he ate that. Well, what the hell you feed that to him for or her for? This is what these guys are doing for their dog.
Miseducated and shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Shit. Mm.
Yeah, Alex, the pity farts are terrible. The pity
yeah. And a
farts are
lot of
something
those dogs.
serious. What?
You got to remember too that a lot of these dogs have been raised on Purina for 110 years, so they've evolved to digest that.
Fuck Purina, man.
Because that's really a dog. We're right, but a dog is just eats human scraps. By nature, eats
Back in the
leftovers.
back in the day, they did. Back in the day, they definitely ate human scraps. That's
And
what.
Right, and they yeah, and they're to some extent their digestive system evolves with the times, with the customs of the people. When we changed from hunter gatherers to what do you call it, a stationary lifestyle, industrial revolution, their diet changed. Like there wasn't kibble back then, for the 1800s.
Yeah, yeah.
There was no dog food.
and those dogs is way
You know,
different than the shit
no
that's out now.
vaccines.
But they changed all
Sure.
those dogs.
Yep.
Look at the German Shepherd. That joint
Yep.
used to be straight back. Straight back.
Yeah, now that John looks like a hyena.
Well, I mean, and the diet will. Yeah, and the diet will change your breed.
Diet and they bred
Yeah,
that shit. That roach back shit. That arch.
roachback. Yeah. Yeah, if you look, they took all the purpose away from dogs and they bred them for extremes. Like, oh, this dog's got an underbite. Let's see how extreme we can make it. Oh, this dog's tall. Let's see how extreme we can make it. This dog's muscular. Let's see how extreme we can make it.
Yeah, yeah. I agree with you because
I hate that.
that's what killed the American bully as well.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So I definitely agree with you. How extreme can we make this dog? Can we make this dog bigger? And how big can we make him? Can we make him fatter? And how fat can we make him?
But you never heard them say, "Can we make them better?" You know what I'm
They
saying?
never said that.
They never said that. And
You
healthier.
had Muscle Shirt get up there and try to act like he talking about making them better, but he never did anything to make them better. You know what I'm saying? Like he just got up there and breathed heavy at that part. How can we make them better? You know what I'm saying? That's all he ever did, but he never really tried to breathe and make them better. You know what I'm saying? It was all about experiment, and we see how that turned out.
Done,
So
man.
so you got to understand this is how we doing it. I mean, I keep it simple. Like, you know what I'm saying? I keep it simple. I keep a little bit of kibble in my food. And you know what I'm saying? The most of my dog food bowl, you know what I mean, is meat. Two different meats. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of kibble, help fill them up. You know what I'm saying? High quality John. And that's how we do it. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I do. That's how I feed my dogs. And you know what I'm saying, I don't have no problems. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, man, like you gotta know what you're supposed to know for your dogs, man. Don't be trying to follow trends and experiment with your dogs, man. It ain't worth the hospital bill, y'all. It ain't worth it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't worth the emotional roller coaster either. So you might as well just go ahead and leave it. If it's working, let it work. You know what I mean? Don't be trying to play games and reindeer games to see what's going on. Don't do that. You know what I mean? We gotta change that narrative and go that way. You know what I'm saying? Because like I just said, like
Yeah, that's for qualified professionals.
Right.
yeah, qualified professionals only, man.
It is really. You shouldn't be experimenting with your health of your animals, your vet care, and all that. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean, Grady? You know what I mean? Muscle Shirt, man. That's what he do, man. He get up there. He get up there and
It,
breathe heavy, man. You know what I mean? And act like he's saying something, you know, that he Googled and You know, he got all these people just following behind him. You know what I'm saying? And it got so many dogs sick over the last couple of years, even his own. You know what I mean? So it's just like, man, it's like, you just got to do what you got to do for your dogs, man. Like, stop trying to. And that's what I was saying earlier when I was talking about the social media thing or the YouTube thing or whatever the case is, the following trends and stuff. This is the thing, man. The more and more you know what I'm saying, you follow somebody, you try to do what they do, or you put their name in your description or your title, excuse me. You put their name in there. Oh, this is a such and such workout. See, you know what I mean? Now what did that do for you? What did it do for you? You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, those people don't acknowledge you. They will never say anything to you. They'll never comment, yo, I see you working, keep doing your thing, bro. They'll never do that. So why give them what they're not giving you? I understand about being a fan of a person. I get all that, man. Like I said on Coach Live, I was a fan of his for many, many years before I even knew that, you know what I'm saying, that'd be my brother. I had no idea, you know what I'm saying, that I ever even talked to Holmes. I just seen his dogs, was like, yo, man, something about this dude, man. I like him. You know what I'm saying? Like I like him, man. He come on there, you know what I mean? This boy right here that's barking nah. You know what I mean? This is off of Red Tiger Junior. And I'm like, yo, who is this dude? So I'm coming off of that. And I'm like, yo, I got to, you know what I'm saying? I got to listen to, you know what I'm saying? I got to listen to him. But I never, when I got Dice and I watching Coach, I never, oh yeah, Dice, I need you to do this. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put this pole in the air. I need you to jump like AK. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not saying she couldn't do it, but she not AK.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, she not AK. So I'm gonna make Big Girl do what Big Girl was here to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna make her try to be like AK. She's not AK. She's not built like AK. She wasn't built like AK. You know what I mean? She had a different purpose. So, you know what I mean? You have to know your dog and know what your dog have a purpose for. What you come to Duro and get a Duro puppy pardon me, you're not gonna call Caveman and ask for that. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna call me and ask for what Caveman got. You're not gonna call me for that. You're gonna call Caveman for what Caveman is known for. You're gonna call Coach for what Coach is known for. You're gonna call Reddy for what Reddy is known for. You're gonna call Grady GR80. You're gonna
Hey,
call him
ladies
for what he's
only if you're
known
going to
for.
call me for that.
What'd you say?
Facts.
What'd you say?
I need chicks.
What'd you
I
say?
said ladies only if you're going to call me for what I'm known for.
Hey man, I don't know nothing about that, bro.
Oh snap!
I don't know nothing about that, but I know that they gonna call you. You know what I'm saying, for what you known for, man. With the dogs, man. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna call me, and they gonna call Grady, they gonna call Reddy, they gonna call Coach, they gonna call Ja, you know what I mean? Nell, whoever else. They gonna call us for what they know us for. Not for, yo, I need something like AK. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna call me for something like AK, you gonna call Coach for that. You know? So it's like that's where it comes from. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I want people to understand when you're building your channel. You know what I mean? Learn your identity, learn your dog's identity, what your dog purpose is, y'all. Everybody dog can't be, the dogs of YouTube. Some people dogs, like, sometimes your dogs make their own mark. They might make a different mark.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They might do something different. I mean, look, man, GR80 dog Khaki, Bane's grandfather, he pulls big old tires, bro. That's his purpose. That's what
His
that's what
thing.
GR80
Word.
that's what he do.
That's his thing. Word.
That's his thing. He always been like that. You know what I'm saying? He always been like that. So it's like, that's what he do with his dogs, and that's what his dogs do. Now, Reddy, big old Cane Corso, no, he not gonna tell his Cane Corso to go pull some tires and do this, that, and the third. First of all, he got to be mindful of those legs with that Cane Corso. He got to be mindful of those hips with that Cane Corso. You understand?
And the
It's different.
nigga a baby.
Yeah, it's different. It's different things, and you know what I'm saying, with and different purposes for what your dog is for. Everybody dog is not the same, y'all. Like, stop with that narrative too. Like, stop trying to make your dog something it ain't. But
Right.
love it for what it is. Don't, oh yeah, man, he's 77 pounds, but you know what I mean, if I fed him right, I can make him 95. No, you can't. You're gonna make him fat and you gonna mess up his joints. That's the thing. Like stop trying to be like other people and do what you got. Cause people that watch you, they like you for what you got. They don't like you. They not watching. Nobody watches my channel for what coach have. I do not have those kind of dogs. Now my dogs can work, but I don't have those kind of dogs right now. So you know what I mean? You're not gonna watch him and come and watch Duro and think that's what you're gonna see. That's not what you're gonna see. You understand what I'm saying? You're gonna see some information, you're gonna get some game, you're gonna get some knowledge on my channel. That's what you're gonna get. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I'm coming. So you gotta understand that, man. Like, stop trying to make your dog like everybody else, man. Stick to what you know. You know what I'm saying? That includes Muscle Shirt and Muscle Shirt Friends and everybody else on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to make your dog what it's not and make your dog what it is, bro, and make it better.
Yep.
Serve that purpose for that dog so people can see
Gotta
who
say that
you
again,
are.
Duro.
Huh?
Say that again.
What you say, bro?
Say that again. That last part you said.
I said, so stop trying to make your dog what everybody else's dog is and make your dog what your dog purpose is. So people can understand what you have, because they might like what you have.
Right.
They might like what you have. They might love what you have. Give your dog a chance. Don't try to make it like somebody else's dog. Give it a chance. Give your channel a chance. Give yourself a chance. It takes time to build your content. It takes time to build your channel. It takes time to make something interesting. It takes time for you to find yourself in this thing right here. You're not gonna get it overnight, and your dog ain't gonna get it overnight. But whatever your dog do well, you know what I'm saying? Like, when they get nicer outside, I got a bike sleeve, right? I'm gonna show you how my dogs can work on that bike sleeve, especially Chanel. I'm gonna show you how they can work. I never showed this before, but I'm gonna show you how they can work.
No doubt.
I'm gonna show you how they can work. And this is the thing, like, no, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that they are high performance like coach dogs, but they are high performance. They are. I'm gonna call it what they is. They is. Like I said, Bane can fly in the air for about 6 seconds, bro. That dog can put his paws down, his ears back, and he be out and floating in the air. And I'm gonna show y'all. And y'all gonna be like, yo, GR80 probably know that I ain't lying, because he got some of his dog khaki DNA. So he know I ain't lying. He know what khaki does and how strong he is and what he does and how far he can jump. You see what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Like, different things, bro. Like, your dog do different things. Let your dog be what your dog do, and then build your content that way. Mac, what's up, Mac? You know what I'm saying? It's all good. You just get home, bro. It's all love. You here. You came here, show love. That's all it's about, man.
Right.
That's all I care about. You know what I'm saying? As long as y'all safe, man, you come show some love. That's it, man. We ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't care. I don't care if you late, man. You just getting home, whatever. That's all love that you came, and you came to show love, Matt. You know how it is, bro. Love you, man. But you know, that's how it is, y'all. You know what I mean? Caveman got some crazy old dogs. He got some crazy puppies right now. You know what I mean? Like, his puppies is crazy. They growling and barking and snarling and fighting each other and all types of stuff. High energy, high drive dogs caveman got. If you looking for that, I
Ready
mean
for work.
he ain't really selling them, but if you looking for that, he might bless you with something. Now don't quote me on that. Like I said, he ain't selling them, but if he might bless you if you got the right home for what he got. And he not gonna fail his dogs. That's one thing I respect about Caveman. He not gonna fail his dogs. He not just gonna sell a dog just to sell a dog. You know what I'm saying? He gonna put the dog in the right position, or he gonna keep that dog. And that's love right there. That's respect right there.
That's how I feel, man.
That's how I feel too.
If I give you a puppy and you can't handle that joint, give me that joint back, bro.
For real.
I'll find that joint.
Yep,
If
my
I
dogs ain't
can't
really
fit
high
it,
drive,
I got somewhere for 'em.
but they are driven, and they are definitely dominance driven. Yeah, they're gonna try to be the rank dog, but they're not crazy. I don't accept high drive dogs that are like all my dogs. I can handle them off leash in groups. I can open the door and let one dog, two dogs, three dogs out, and none of the rest out, or whatever.
And they not
They got
freaking
senses
out
about them.
like
I don't,
jealousy. That's
but
they not freaking out
right,
because you let certain
right.
dogs out. They don't care. They chilling. No worries.
Yeah.
That's how
Well, I
it
mean,
should
and
be.
I teach my dogs respect. These dogs can be a handful if you don't train them. If you just leave them unattended, they're gonna tear your fucking house up. They're gonna, you know what I mean? They're gonna be
That's
hell
what
on
they
wheels,
do.
but they're not
That's what they
unmanageable
do, though.
at all.
They dogs.
They're very intelligent, very well mannered, very well behaved dogs. But
That's the type of
if you
dog
don't know
that'll
what you're
jump on
getting
top of
into,
your
they
counter. Shit, right? They'll jump on your counter,
yep,
open your
yep.
fridge, do all that
Okay, yeah.
craziness. Yeah.
These are the dogs. These are the dogs that you build your bed on a frame that's 4.5 feet tall, so they can't get on your bed, and you come inside and your dog's on the bed anyway.
Yeah. They'll find a way.
Or like you said, they're on the table. Yeah. Or they just straight up escape the yard.
And you don't know
Yeah, they're
how they
smart
do
as hell. I'm telling you, they're well, yeah, I find out how. Like you wouldn't believe it if you seen the size of this dog I got. She's like probably 26, 28 inches tall, and she probably weighs probably 60 pounds.
it.
Um, and she squeezes through a 6 inch by 8 inch hole.
Damn.
A steel hole. This hole is not flexible. It's a steel wire hole, and she twists. She gets her head and legs through. She twists. She
Oh
moves her
yeah.
legs around. She squeezes her chest, gets her chest through,
Your
and she
dogs,
gets up to
you
her
got
hips and
that
she wiggles and she.
evolved dogs. I forgot. Your dogs are evolved. Your dogs have evolved over there.
Yeah,
'Cause they can toss their neck
right.
back on their
Yeah,
back. Yeah, that's craziness.
yep,
That's that's
yep.
good.
These
That's a
dogs
great.
are. You wouldn't believe it.
It's like
Yeah,
the
most people
Exorcist.
ain't never seen dogs like these.
Things you could do with that. That's nah, that's different, man. When your dog could put his head on his back and look at you upside down like that, nah, that's different. I've never seen nothing like that before.
Yep.
Unless it was like a cartoon or something, like a cartoon, puppets or something. Yeah.
I
And
agree.
what would you use that particular trait for? Like
That
that loose
that
neck.
trait is for a straight up battle trait. That's a straight up battle trait. Fighting wolves and bears and mountain lions.
So it could just flick back and dodge. It could dodge.
Dexterity. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Yep.
See,
good.
And
Crazy.
that's
You could be laying underneath something and have your head tipped back over your head and have that fucking bear by the throat, even though he's on top of your back.
Yeah.
And with that kind of
Yeah, that's
dexterity.
crazy. Yeah, that's freaky. Yeah.
see, and that's what I'm saying. Like when I say
Tip your head right back, grab.
it's different purposes for dogs. Like you got a dog, caveman. You got dogs, you know what I'm saying, that's for the battlefield. You know what I'm saying? So it's a market for those dogs. You know what I'm saying? There's people that might contact you for those dogs because that's what they might have. They might have coyotes around. They might have a bunch of foxes around. They might want to protect what, you know what I'm saying, if they got a farm or whatever. You know what I mean? They might want to have something when their kids is out in the backyard. You know what I mean? If a coyote or something was to jump over the fence and, be able to handle that dog with just brutal strength. You know what I'm saying? Like that it's different things in different areas for dogs, y'all. And that's see, this is the thing that I'll be trying to tell people because a lot of the average consumer doesn't understand. And this is what I mean. And this is for people who listen, who in the market to buy dogs or, you know what I'm saying? Because I get people to come in here, you know what I mean, that might just be, you know, looking to buy a dog or something. Like, you got to understand what you're buying because if you don't understand what you're buying, you just going to get rid of that dog. That
Yep.
dog just going to end up at the shelter. You're going to be ignorant and throw the dog out the house and say, let the pound catch him, or whatever the case is. But you're not going to hold that dog because you know why? You're not going to understand that dog. And you have to have an understanding about what you're supposed to understand. And that's the first thing that you're supposed to do. Okay, you're
Fact.
supposed to understand the breed that you have. So you know what I'm saying. You want to make sure that you talking about, listen, man, I need a dog. I got a bunch of coyotes where I'm at. I want a dog to do this. Okay, you gonna hit caveman. You're gonna hit a person like caveman and get that thing right there. You looking for a companion? You looking for a family dog? You know what I'm saying? You probably hit Duro. You know what I'm saying? You looking for a high performance, jump out the air, jump out the box dog? You probably gonna hit Duro. You probably gonna hit Coach. You know what I'm saying? You want some working dogs, bite work, you know what I mean? Start your program, you know what I mean? Just pull trucks and cars and tires, you probably gonna hit GR80. You want some big, heavy, big old mastiffs? I mean, that look like the direction that Ready is going. You probably gonna hit Ready. I mean, you want something sexy and try like, you might hit Nell Mac. You know what I'm saying? This is it's different markets for different dogs, y'all. Do not and this is the problem with the average consumers. They lump every breeder together as if what I have is what Coach have. What Coach have is what Ready have. What Ready have is what GR80 have. What GR80 have is what Caveman have, and so on and so on. And it doesn't work like that. You're supposed to know what you're supposed to know, and do your homework on these breeds before you even call,
All right.
before you even reach out. Don't waste nobody's time. Understand what you're supposed to understand first. But then there's also the breeder. It's also the breeder job to say, hey, what are you looking for exactly? You know why you ask this question? What are you looking for exactly? You asking this question because you want the consumer to tell you what are they gonna do with your dog that you're gonna sell them. You want to know what they're gonna do with that dog. Okay, are you looking to breed this dog? Are you looking to just have this dog and fix him and it's just a family dog? Are you looking to work this dog? Are you looking to go get some hogs with this dog? Like, are you trying to go to shows and go and get in a ring with this dog? Like, what are you trying to do? What is your purpose for this dog? Because if you're looking for pretty, if you're looking for working, if you're looking for bite, if you're looking for protection, what are you looking for? And it's our job to ask that question so they can give us an answer on it, exactly what they're looking for, so we can point them in the direction that they need to go. That's very
Exactly.
important. That's
Yes.
very important. That's more important than you think. That's way more important than you think as the breeder, because then that give you an understanding of why they contacting you and what they want to do with your dog. Because your main thing and your clause should be everybody can get one of my dogs.
Right.
Just because you call me don't mean you gonna get one of these. I'd rather keep these than to see these fail somewhere else
Facts.
because you're not responsible with it.
Not everybody ready for these dogs, man.
No, they're not. You're 100% right, ready? They're
Some
not
people
ready.
ain't ready for a chihuahua, man.
Hey, look, Chihuahuas get busy.
Hell yeah.
Chihuahuas get busy. Hey, and let me tell you something. Frenchies get busy.
Frenchies get busy.
Don't sleep on the Frenchies.
Nah.
They got some of that drive. And
My
why
joint
they got some of that
on.
drive? They get it from the bulldog side.
Yep.
So understand that. So understand what you're getting before you get it. Because like I told you guys a story before. I had a lady when I was in the vet field that brought a Frenchie to the vet and was like, I don't know about this dog. I want to go to classes, behavior classes with them because I mean we just sitting on a couch and he just bite my husband. And I said, lady, I said, did he bite your husband or did he just? I mean, it's a puppy. Did he bite your husband or was he just playing and bit him? Oh, I think it was puppy play. I said that's normal puppy behavior. It's no reason to go to behavioral class yet. You check that thing as a puppy. If you check that thing as a puppy, they ain't gonna bite you no more. And you don't have to hit it. I have never hit my dogs. I've never used a shock collar on my dogs. I've Now, pardon me, I've popped my dogs. Don't get me wrong. I've popped them, not popped them to the point where they, but I've popped them like, hey, cut that out.
Got to snap them out of it.
Absolutely. Now, I have done that, but I'm talking about I don't have to, and I
Abuse.
don't have to do that all the time. My voice is enough when I can say, Bane, what I tell you to do. And once I say what I tell you to do, he sit his butt down. I say Chanel, she just lay down like she just fall out. Like I wasn't doing nothing. Boom. She just fall out. Because she don't like when daddy's upset. So you gotta understand that, you know what I'm saying, you don't have to beat your dog for your dog to listen to you. You have to
Right.
you have to train your dog for your dog to listen to you.
Yeah.
If that dog have the utmost respect for you, your voice is enough, man.
Yeah. Basically. Because they want to please you.
That's all they want to do, ready? All they want to do is please you. That's all they want to do.
People don't see the signs.
Because they don't know. That's all it is. It's
Ready
they don't
to
see
get
the
rid of
signs
the
because they
dog.
don't know.
They ready to get rid of the dog quick fast.
Quick, fast. And that's the problem. That's the problem that I'm like, yo, man, the world, I'm not, yeah, am I gonna have a couple breedings? Absolutely. Because I got some people that want some dogs from me. You know what I'm saying? Am I gonna have a couple breedings? Yeah, because I'm keeping two of them myself. It might be three. Depends on what that boy throw. But the
Feel you.
thing, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, it's like this, man. It's not gonna be like I don't have to be a puppy peddler. Like, oh yeah, man, pups available, pups available, got pups available. I don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to do that, man. Like it's one of those things where it's like, yo, you might get one here, you might get one in. But it ain't gonna be every time you turn around, Duro got some pups on the ground. Now, if you're looking for that, don't come to me. You know what I'm saying? If you're looking for some stability and you're looking for some veteran and you want this, that, and the third, then you come to me. I'm trying to do something with Grady. I'm trying to do something with Coach. I'm trying to do something with Rock Solid. You know what I'm saying? I like that dog Thor he got, Rock Solid. You know I love AK that what you call him got, that Coach got. You know what I'm saying? I like what GR80 got. You know what I'm saying? He supposed to be getting something else. You know what I'm saying? Me and Caveman talked about a couple things. So, you know what I'm saying? Caveman already said what he got for me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think he'll want nothing back, but at the same time, he gonna give me something. So I'm not just gonna be having like, yo, man, I got this, I got that. I'm not gonna be doing that, bro. You know what I mean? Some things is gonna be for certain things, and that's what it's for. You know what I'm saying? And then some things is gonna be for what I got planned, and that's what that's for. But everything ain't gonna be about breeding, bro. You know what I'm saying? So don't hit Duro thinking that this is what it's gonna be. I'm not gonna be that guy. I don't want to be that guy, and I don't want to even put that narrative about myself that I'm gonna be that guy. And it's not that I'm too better or I'm talking down on people that do that, because I don't know. I might pop and my dogs might be in demand. I have no idea. But at the same time, I know what I'm trying to do, and what I'm trying to do in this dog game is just not fully around breeding. I'm not gonna speak on it too much, but it's not fully around breeding. You know what I'm saying? So it's more to it, and I just want people to understand. You know what I'm saying, that you don't have to be a breeder to be a dog man or a dog woman. You know what I mean? If you got one dog, you a dog woman. You a dog man. I don't care what nobody say, because people will say, "Yeah, you only got one dog. You look stupid." No, you look stupid. You look stupid for thinking that because I got one dog that I look stupid. You're an idiot. You can't take none away from me because I got one dog. Can't take none away from me because I got two. Can't take none away from me because I got three. You know what I'm saying? Or if I'm striving to be a kennel like Coach, or I'm striving to be a kennel like Butler Kennel Rottweilers, I'm striving to be a kennel. Then yeah, then okay, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. But at the same time, man, this we gotta stop the narrative. Of you only got if you ain't got a pack of dogs, you ain't a dog man. That's ridiculous, man.
Word.
That's absolutely right, Mac. You know what I'm saying? Mac said people think feeding can change their dog DNA. You can't feed a pit bull and make him an American bully. You want to know what's crazy, bro? I was just talking to Big Jog yesterday on the phone, CDC, for like an hour or two. We was on the phone talking, cooking up, right? And I was just telling them like, but see, that's what people do. And it was this whole conversation about the yam staff and the pit bull, and I was really saying that, if the phenotype of the dog is not that of that dog, you can't make it that dog or call it that dog.
Right.
That's not how it works. You know what I'm saying? That's not how it works, man. So at the end of the day, like that's what we have to stop that narrative of, what I'm saying, like, yeah, man, this I can feed them and make them, what I'm saying, make them 85 pounds. Man, that dog supposed to be 50 pounds soaking wet, and that's it. That's it.
Facts.
That's it. You go on there talking about you gonna make them 85, 90 pounds, bro. That dog is not gonna look like how it's supposed to look. And you're gonna damage that dog. You're gonna damage the joints, you're gonna damage the confidence, you're gonna damage that dog. That
Yep.
dog. So, it's not at that point, it's not even worth it. Like, know what you're supposed to know. That's the thing, man. If you want an American bully, go get one. If you want a 50, 40 pound, 35 pound dog, go get one. You know what I'm saying? Like, go get one if that's what you want to do. Don't have the big dogs out here looking skinny like a pit bull, and it ain't a pit bull. That's another thing. It's so many things, so many ways we could go with it, because there's so much that I see, and I know you guys see, because you guys follow a bunch of people, like a bunch of stuff, send a bunch of stuff in the group chat with different breeders and their dogs and what they're doing and this, that, and the third. So I know you guys know what I'm talking about, but
Yep.
it's a time where, what I'm saying, you have to be a better human, you have to be a better owner, and you make better dogs, you'll see the results. And what I'm saying, the consumers and your reviews and the things that you got. You don't want nobody online talking bad about you, because your reputation online is everything that you have. Okay, once that's tarnished, it's over. I don't care if you rechange your name. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. You know what I'm saying?
Still you.
You went from Roy Rogers to KFC. It don't matter. You were still Roy Rogers. I mean, hey, it is what it is at that point. You know, that's what I think.
Yeah, man.
It's a lot. It's a lot of stuff that you know what I'm saying we didn't cover. It's a lot of stuff that I said. I just want you guys to continue on with your head up. All of my people that's in my immediate circle. Y'all know who y'all are. I just want us all to keep our head up. You know what I'm saying? Put our chin up and could, you know what I'm saying? Tuck our head when we got to, put it up when we got to, get to where we got to get to, man, and do what we got to do. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna be people talking trash. It's gonna be this, that, and the third going on. It's gonna be that. But at the end of the day, man, let's do this thing and let's do it for real. Let's handle it how we supposed to handle it. Let's handle it for real. Let's make these dogs better, man. Let's make them better for real. Let's not just sit up here, yeah, I'm trying to make a dog better. And then we sit up here, we doing and we sitting up here doing this, that, and the third. Let's really make it better. Let's feed them better. Let's treat them better. It's not a science project. Let's treat it like a living thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, so at the end of the day, like, you know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. And that's what I'm about. And that's what I want all my brothers that's in my circle to keep first. You know what I'm saying? Making a better dog first. You know, it shouldn't be about that paper. Because whether you sell your pups for 750, 300, 200, and it's another misconception that I want people to get through. You know, if you sell your dogs $250 with papers, bro, but you putting up quality products, I mean, who cares what you getting for your dogs? You know what I'm saying? Like, who cares? Like, if okay, so that breed over there is getting, 3,500 for his dogs or 2,500 for his dogs. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? But every litter that you had, you pretty much sold out $250.
Word, you
And
make
you
yeah.
might and you might have two at one time. That's still a good little profit, man. What you say, ready?
So they still got that bread. You still getting bread. It's
Yeah,
still bread.
that's still a nice little profit. But it's all work. It's like the coach say, it's all work, work,
Yeah,
and more work.
and you're
Go ahead.
giving the less fortunate people access to the genetics too. You know, you don't have to be rich to have a quality dog.
I
Yep.
like the way you thinking, brother. I like that. I like the way you thinking. What you just said, because that was the point that I was making right there. Because everybody don't have it to spend 2,500, you know what I mean, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 on a dog, bro.
Especially not now. Yeah.
Especially not now. Especially not now. Like everybody don't have that, man. So if you selling them for 1,000 or you sell them for 1,000, but you say, man, you know what? You come and get this thing, or you give me cash, I'll give it to you for 8, or I give this joint to you for 5, or whatever the case is. But at the same time, you still get some money. So if you sold two puppies for $500, that's still your $1,000. And yeah, you lost a puppy at the same time, but you didn't because you took that puppy and you placed it in a good home. Well, I'm hoping you placed it in a good home. You didn't just sell it for $500, but you know what I'm saying. But if you're doing it responsible, like Caveman said, yes, that gives you access to get one of these high quality dogs with no problems for a good price, and you deserve it because you don't have it to get that much. But you might have a good home and a good loving home and good loving kids, and you might enjoy this pup that I got for you.
Right.
That's what it's about, man. It's nothing more. I was telling one of my homegirls, man. She breeds dogs. Philly dog lady, man. I was telling her, it's nothing more rewarding than when you see a pup that you produce go to a home and it thrives, and you see the love that 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 consumer has for that puppy. And you see it not just 1 year. You don't see it just was a puppy, then you never see the dog again. The dog is all over the consumer's page. Is in a profile picture? Is in this? Is in that? That's a great feeling right there. That's a great feeling right there, man.
Fact.
You gotta make sense. You gotta make this thing right here make sense, and do what you gotta do for your dogs when you have to do it for your dogs. That's all. That's the narrative that I'm gonna keep pushing, man. That's the narrative that I want us all to push. You know what I'm saying? Because then I know the right message is getting out there. Because y'all all gonna have breeders.
You took the words
Caveman
right
got
out of my
some.
mouth.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Caveman got some on the ground right now. Coach got some on the ground right now. Go get some. You know what I'm saying? Go get some. Is there anybody else with some litters on the ground that I missed? I don't think so. But Caveman and Coach right now got some litters on the ground. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. What Grady say? People find the money for what they want, but don't have to take advantage of people. You know, I agree, bro, because people do. If you want those Jordans that's coming out,
Oh yeah.
you
They on.
gonna have that money for those Jordans when they come out. If your girl want that Gucci bag and it's Valentine's Day and you want to go get that Gucci bag from 1400, you gonna have that 1400 to get that Gucci bag.
Straight up.
I understand that. I do. And when I say what I'm saying, GR, I'm really saying what I'm saying to people who it's different consumers, brother. And you know what I'm talking about. You sell dogs, man. So it's different consumers, man. I always think about the women, the single moms who might want a companion or who might want a dog when the kids go to school and they might want something to protect the house. I'm really speaking to them because you know bills, food, gas, and all of that is high, and it's about to get higher because we got the idiot in the office, so it's about to get higher. The cost of living is already high, so the thing is, it's so hard for people to have, you know, I'm talking about the single family households. It's so hard for them to have, you know, even $1,000 for a dog. Now, if you're down with doing a payment plan and they can give you $100 here, $100 here, $50 here, then that's cool until they get to that $1,000. But you know, you might have a house hole where it's a good family, and they might sell that you might sell that dog for 250, and they might not have the most money, but they might have enough to care for that dog and still maintain a household, you know, but they might only can afford 500 for the dog. That's what I'm really speaking of. I'm not really speaking of like the dudes who should have, you know, your price, GR, the you know what I'm saying, your price for the dog. You know, I think you asking 25 and 3,000 for your dogs, I think. So, you
That ain't
know, I think the market that you going for, they should have that bread for you.
facts.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about so much like when I see like, you know, I've sold a dog to a girl just a few months ago, black dog that's actually on my shorts.
Oh,
Marble.
that puppy, right?
Yeah. So a girl that, you know what I mean, she got a daughter, and you know what I'm saying, she was like, yo, she was been hitting my DM like, yo, I want a dog. I want a dog. You know what I'm saying? Um, I want a dog. I want a dog. I want a dog. And I'm like, all right, well, when I got something, I got you, you know. And when I had something, I kept my word. and I gave it to her for the low. I'm talking about for the low because for me, like I said, it ain't about that paper. And if I told y'all how much I sold that puppy for, you guys would be like, Duro, what? But at the same time, it's not about that with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying when Bane has something that's gonna happen. It's probably not. But I'm gonna just be honest. But you know what I mean, at the same time, for what that is and what that was and what was going on, I'm like, hey, let's just do this for this. Let these Jones go. You know what I'm saying? Let them go. You know, and that's just what happened. And that's what I'm saying when I say that, you know, that's the market that I'm speaking to, man. I'm not really speaking to the market of the people who should have the money.
Right.
You know what I mean? GR said definitely give away at least one puppy from the litter every time. You do. You do. You definitely do.
That's what you know.
You even offered, you know what I'm
Blessing.
saying? You even
Yeah.
offered me one time. So
That's
you
blessing
definitely do.
right
Yeah,
there.
yeah, he showed love. He showed love. But this is why he one of my favorite breeders. You know what I'm saying? Because of the simple fact that he'll do a deal with you.
Hmm.
GR80. He'll do a deal with you. Like he'll give you, you buy a puppy from him, he'll mess around and be like, yo, buy two for this price. You know what I'm saying?
That. Yeah.
That's love.
Straight up.
That's love.
Yep.
Because even if he tell you he want 3,500 for two dogs, man, that's still a steal.
Facts. And they getting a good home.
And they getting a good home.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Like he a bad boy with them Jones. And that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I mean, bro. Like when I talk about y'all and I talk about my brothers, this is what I'm saying. This is why I big y'all up, bro. It's because of the simple fact you never know who gonna hear this. You never know who gonna play this back. You never know who gonna listen to this. You never know who gonna be like, yo, who is ready? Who is caveman? Who is Grady? Who is GR80? Who is Doro? Who is coach? You know what I'm saying? Who is CDC? You never know. So, you know what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. You never know who gonna listen or who gonna spread the word and tell people about you. And tell people like, oh yeah, one of my partners got this type of dog. One of my partners got this type of dog. This is why I put the whole collaboration thing together. You know what I'm saying? Because if we all market where we supposed to market, none of us can fail. You know
Facts.
what I'm saying? We gonna win. And this is
Make
what this is all is about, man. My favorite player in the world is Michael Jordan. And all he did was win. You know what I'm saying? All he did was win. You can't take nothing from him.
Oop.
All he did was win, man. So at the same time, that's all I'm trying to do. With everything I do, I'm just trying to win. You know? We go over to the classroom, you know what I'm saying? And we listen to game from the coach and we go over the classroom and we give game to each other. Don't feel like you can't come to Doro's show and give your opinion. Don't feel like you can't come to Doro's show and give game. Like what Caveman did, you know what I'm saying, with the wolf. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not that guy that's up here saying that I know every small little detail about every little breed. I'm not saying that, bro. I know what I know for the breed that I love. You know what I'm saying? But this is where he come in. This is where he handy at. This is where he come in at and help everybody.
right.
Understand that look, man, when you talking about this dog and this type of dog and shepherd dog, man, they'd already got wolf in it. Okay, well now we know, okay, man. You know what I'm saying? This is how it come. This is how it goes. And when you start talking about mastiffs and stuff like that, Big Jock can tell you, Reddy can tell you. You know what I'm saying? When you start to get in there, when you start to get talking about that stuff, these guys can tell you about that. Whereas most more so I can. Now we start talking about them bulldogs. We start talking about them pits, them bullies, them staffies, them Staffordshire bull terriers, them American bulldogs. Talk to Doro all day. Those are my breeds. All day. Talk to me all day. When you start talking about them other Johns, bro, some of them Johns I don't know a lot about. And I'm not gonna act like I know a whole lot about. I'm gonna listen and I'm gonna learn. So when we in the classroom or when you guys give game on my panel, it's the same thing. It's the same thing, man. This is how we coming. This is what I want us to understand, and I want y'all to get when y'all come and y'all come on my show or we together, y'all got a litter, whatever the case is, man. Listen, like everybody see, I throw coach stuff on my story, I throw caveman stuff on my story. When y'all have an interview, I put it on my story. This is how it goes. And we should do that for all of us, all each other. When Duro Lounge come on, y'all guys supposed to post that too. You know what I'm saying? Y'all come on the panel, y'all supposed to post that too. Y'all supposed to rep my show like it's y'all show.
Always do, no doubt.
No, I know you do. I see it. You know what I'm saying? I see it on your threads or I see it on your story. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying this how we supposed to do it, because this is how we coming.
Push. Push this shit.
That push, that collaboration. That's what
Yeah,
it's
I was gonna
for.
tell you, be all.
What you say, bro?
I'll tell you, I'll be on your toes. Y'all be on your toes. I've been sharing you to the whole world.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
This fucking internet.
No, I heard you. But that's how it's supposed to go. You're supposed to rep whatever you got. You're supposed to rep it for yourself and you're supposed to rep it for your dog if that's your dog. And that's how you're supposed to do it. You know what I'm saying? No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Because if I win, y'all all win.
Or
Because
we all
I'm gonna show that love right back. If I win and I become this and I become that, you best believe. Doro, I got a litter. I'm gonna throw that joint at Young Ready got a litter on the ground. Akane Corsos. Go get you one. You know what I mean? Now Mac got some big mama puppies. You know what I mean? 2 years from now. You know what I'm saying? Go get my man. Go get one of those. You know what I'm saying? This is how we coming. This is how we coming. This is why I put that thing together so we win together. Don't be selfish. Don't be, oh yeah, man, I'm just repping myself. See, if you doing that, I'm gonna tell you to your face, because I'm not a sucker, or I'm not a two-faced person. I'll tell you to a face. I'm gonna kick you out, and I'm gonna get you far away from me if I don't see that love coming back that I give you. You know what I'm saying?
same here. Yeah.
Real talk. That's how it should be.
It'll all work out for you. You'll end up being the fifth Beatle.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying, man. Like at the end of the day, we all can do it, and we can do it together, y'all. Let's take care of those dogs. Let's make those dogs better. Let's make ourselves better. You know what I'm saying? And let's be mindful of our brothers. And let's be brothers to our brothers. You know what I'm saying? That's you know what I'm saying, that's here for us. Cause at the end of the day, your brother is gonna always be there for you. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, that's what I wanted this episode, to be about. I wanted it to be about setting the record straight. You know what I'm saying? Don't paint a narrative of somebody who defending themselves or bothering me. If I send something to your group chat or I send something to our group chat and I say something, this, that, and the third, that person was bothering me. I didn't start with him. I didn't start with this person. I didn't start with that person. You know what I'm saying? I never start nothing. I never start nothing. This is the internet. I'm never going to see these individuals. So why would I start something? I don't. I'm way too personal to be starting stuff with people. I'm way too personal. So just know if it was really some beef with me, it'd be personal with me. And I mean personal. And those who really know me understand exactly 100% what I'm saying. So I would never do that. That's not how I'm coming. I'm coming with love. I'm coming with respect, and I'm coming trying to make things better. And I'm trying to put a team around me that's trying to make things better and trying to make the dogs better and trying to grow together. You know what I'm saying? We can share the sugar. We can share everything that we got to do. That's what we can do. I have a breeding. You know what I'm saying? You want some? Hey man, I want one of those AK Bane pups. Okay, I got you. This is what we do. This is a collaboration. This is what it's for. It's a brotherhood. That's why I say this thing of ours, and I also say ain't nothing bigger. You know
Nothing
what I'm
big.
saying? So you guys gotta understand, man. We stay true to ourselves. We stay true to who we are. We can achieve what we trying to achieve, and we can get to what we trying to get to, bro. And it ain't about that paper. If all of us sell dogs for $250 with paper, so what? We successful dog men still. We can't let people paint a narrative about numbers and money to dictate when you're successful. That don't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It sounds stupid and it's ignorant. Let's be better, man. I love all y'all, man. Thanks for coming, man. You know what I'm saying? And I see y'all next weekend, next Sunday at 6. You know what I
Fact.
mean? Like, comment, subscribe, all of that stuff. Play it back, play it again. Listen to the game and the gems that I gave, man, because you might not have got it the first time. You know what I mean? Hear me out, man. You know what I'm saying? Hear me out. We here. And we can be more together. If everybody on the same page. You know what I'm saying? Mac, love, bro. Always. Love and respect. Always with me, man. I'm only an animal when people make me one. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. I'm really cool all the way around. So you know what I'm saying? Don't be scared to do business with me, man. You know what I mean? Don't be like, oh man, I don't know. I'm the wild card, bro, but only when you test me. You know what I'm saying? So, nothing but love, man. I appreciate y'all, man. This was a hell of a show. You know what I'm saying? And just actually one of my favorite episodes, man. I probably say that every time, but I feel like we get better every time, man.
Word.
You know what I mean? Ready, salute, bro.
Salute.
Love, bro.
Love, my G.
Caveman, salute, bro.
Love, caveman. Yo.
Much love, everybody.
Love, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have a good one, man.
All right. Be easy.